I'm 100% sure that all of those people who love to collect Gunpla, the so-called Gunpla hunters, charot, but the so-called Gunpla collectors will never get tired looking at or even get bored looking at those magnificent robots that they spend a lot of their times making it look cool and of course perfecting every parts that they are placing together in order for it to become display worthy. I'm sure that you have your own spot or place where you love to see these things. And I'm not going to tell you what's the perfect place because as a Ganpa collector, you are the one who can say where is that perfect place for your Ganpla.
Hi everyone!
But our creativity as Ganpla collector does not end when we are done already building those Ganplas. As a matter of fact, we are trying to hype up our own creativities, especially when we wanted it to be shared to all other people, our friends, or even our fellow Ganpla collectors. And if they visited our place and have seen them, okay, standing still in one corner of our room or in a perfect glass cabinet that you bought, even if it's too expensive, but that is where your pride and happiness come. Now, in this video, I am going to share with you how we are going to hype up to the next level our creativity as Gunpla collector. And take note, put some emphasis into how you're going to hype up your how you're going to hype up your creativity even in the art of displaying your Gunplas. So that's what we're going to talk about in this video. I hope that you're going to stay in this video, watch till the end so that I will be able to share with you everything about this new artwork technique that I have learned when I was looking at the different communities on social media, wherein these Ganta communities are not just making themselves confined inside a closed box of their own creativity. They are trying their best in order for them to show to our community how you can be able to be creative also into presenting your Gunpla to other people. This picture is what I have seen in one of the social media groups in order for me to gather ideas of how I can be able to hype up. The term hype up is for the youngsters, but how you're going to hype up your decorating skills as a Gunpla collector. And this is one thing that caught my attention because it's so interesting. As a matter of fact, if you're going to look at this closely, you will be able to see how this very creative person was able to create an out-of-the-box style of presenting their Gunpla. What are the things that you're going to be needing for this art project? I will be showing it to you today.
To be sure of the things which will be needed in this project, I looked at the original post of Jingzhu and was able to see all of the things which will be needed for this project.
And of course, I will be showing it to you on how we are going to build it because together we are going to learn something new and something that you might be able to also share to other people. The first thing, of course, that you will be needing is, you see, we will be needing a picture frame. The one that I ordered online for picture frame is in the size of A4. This is my early judgment. I think this is the perfect size if we wanted to showcase our Gunpla and it won't be able to take away the spotlight for the Gunpla that we're going to use. And of course, aside from this picture frame, which I'm going to share with you further of what are the things that I like the most, why I chose this kind of picture frame, and why I think it's perfect for the project that I will be working. So aside from the picture frame, it's also important that you should have this kind of bracket. This is the normal bracket that is being used when you want your Gunpla to strike a pose. So this is usually mounted on a platform so that it can stand and it can support your Gunpla into standing. So this is the bracket that you are going to use. This one I bought also online. As a matter of fact, everything that you're going to see here, I bought it online. Then also, it's important that you are going to have a printout. You may be able to print artworks for your Gunpla, but from the reference picture that I have seen online, what this artist did was he printed out a manga or a copy of a manga straight from the internet. However, I'm not encouraging everyone to be a pirate. Okay? I'm not encouraging everyone to be a pirate. What am I telling you when I'm not encouraging you to be a pirate? Please do not just take away anything on the internet, especially if it is not for free. So please check first if those artworks or if those pictures or any information that you are going to get on the internet are all for free. And if it's for free, just use any editing software so that you can make it like something like this one that I have did. So what I have taken on the internet is this picture, then the words like Gundam. So the words that I printed out here, these are something that I just, when I am editing this one, I just place it there, then print it out like this. Since I will be using an A4 frame, so you are going to use also A4 paper for the background that you're going to put here later. These are different, but I only have one frame because later on, I will be showing to you which one I decided that I'm going to use. So I am excited for this one. I hope that you're still there and waiting for our grand reveal. Grand reveal. Yeah. For the grand reveal of this project. Then the next one, of course, is the Gunpla that we are going to use. So for this project, I will be using an MG, which is under the Wing Gundam series or the Wing Gundam XXXG-01W or the Wing Gundam EW, which I am going to show with you later. So this one is something that I am interested also and I enjoyed building. And it's because, I didn't know. And it's because it has two forms, the mobile suit form and the bird form. I think the Wing Gundam Zero has this kind of forms also. It just happened that I wanted to do this one. If I got bored, if I wanted it to change form, I will be able to do that, to change it from a mobile suit to a bird form. I'm just going to show it to you later because I'm excited in doing this one. So here are the things that I will be needing. Of course, please do not forget the tools. These tools are very important, but again, make sure that you are going to be careful in using these tools. Okay? Be careful. So here are the things that we need for this project. I hope that you're going to stay with me. But before we go on how we're going to do all these things and turn it into one project, let's have first our review for this Gunpla. I am going to show you the Gunpla that I built and what are the things that we should be expecting for this Gunpla. As a matter of fact, you can see also, you will be able to see already what you should be expecting for this Gunpla. See?
Since our Gunpla is now ready to take off, we are now going to do our Gallery Gunpla project. And yes, that's what we are going to call it. I am going to show you now how we are going to do the step-by-step procedure in making this project. The first thing that you have to do is you have to get the picture frame. If you're going to notice, there is a protective layer in the acetate film of this picture frame. You have to remove it. If you're not going to remove that, you will not be able to appreciate this project. And after removing the acetate film, make sure that you are going to choose also the printout that you are going to use as the background for this project. For this project, I used this one. Now, once that you're able to put it inside the picture frame, you are now going to put the bracket. The bracket is very important because this one will carry the weight of the Gunpla, which you are going to attach also in this picture frame. So you have to make sure that the bracket is installed properly. Now, you are going to drill a hole. Just a gentle reminder. Please be gentle in drilling the hole, especially in the acetate film, because in my experience, there is a crack. You may use any tool in drilling the hole. It doesn't matter. The goal is you will be able to drill a hole and avoid making cracks. Now that when you are done drilling a hole, you have to attach now the bracket and secure it with a nut. When I thought I was done, there is a plot twist.
Welcome back, everyone. I hope that you're able to enjoy watching how I was able to do this one. It's kind of chaotic. And you were able to see na nag-crack siya, di ba? There is a crack there. I'm so sorry, but I learned something from this mistake. Pero ako pa rin, I can say that this is the best frame that you can use for this project because it's so easy to put a hole or to drill a hole here. I just need to be careful next time not to be able to completely destroy this plastic. I was just thinking that the plastic cover, the transparent one, can be able to withstand the pressure because I was just thinking that it's so flexible and it's easier for me to drill a hole. Nangyari lang na mali talaga pag marami tayong akala. Okay? But I'm just so happy to see that everything that we're thinking on how we're going to be able to do this, it came out as how we are expecting it. So here is what we are working on.
Tell me a nice joke because I have one. You are smiling right now, but you did not know what will happen next. And that joke is on me. See? But because I am determined to finish this project and I am not going to quit, I look at the problem as something that I can give a solution. That's what we are going to do when there is a problem in front of us. We have to look for a solution. And the solution that I was able to think was to use the platform which was originally attached in the bracket that I am working on. So I tried to attach it at the back of the picture frame, but the problem is the length of the actual bracket was not that long for me to be able to put it in between of the picture frame and the platform itself. But this time I'm still persistent. I am still thinking whether it will work. But again, it did not. So here I am again, frustrated, but trying to think of how this one will work. Trying my best, looking for a solution, but will this work?
Okay, so it's an epic fail. I have to accept it. The problem here is the board that's supposed to be the support for our bracket is so soft. It's so soft to the point that it cannot support the weight of the Gunpla. It can support the weight of the bracket, but it cannot support the weight of the Gunpla. So we have to think fast on how we are going to definitely make sure that this project will become a successful. Fortunately, I still have this kind of board. This is not a plywood. This is just, I think this is like a paper, but it's a lot thicker.
Without a clear direction of this new material that I have taken and is planning to use, I am just following my instinct with this one, and that's why I'm trying and took my hobby knife to cut it, and let's see if this one will work.
So, but yeah, see, it's easy. That's just how easy you're going to do that. It's not perfect, but I think that will do. Okay, let's just check whether it will fit or will not fit. Yeah. I just hope that people will not look at the back because the back tells a lot of secret. Yeah, so that's it. There you go. Okay, yeah. See? Perfect. We are in a chaos right now. Life is so chaotic. It's so chaotic. And that's what makes life a happy life when it's chaotic. A little, okay? Do not do not stay in a chaotic life.
That's right, we don't have to stay in a chaotic life. That's why we have to continue doing this one. We need to finish this. This time I'm going to attach the bracket again. But because our board or the board that we're using right now is a little thicker than the one that we're using, really have to adjust the hole that we're going to do. Because unlike the first one, the first board that we use, even if we're just going to make a small hole by just pressing the bracket, you can already create a big hole. And we are now ready to try again.
If it will, let's party. So, so let's do the test. I'm going to put again this one. Yeah, I think we get it. Oh. Ay, success tayo for today's video. This is the real test. This is the real test. This is the real test. And there you go. That there. I think I have to press it.
As I went on with this project, I realized how difficult it was. It was not difficult to build, but it was so challenging because of the unexpected challenges that I faced. And those challenges crave me for more and more challenges because
See? Oh, with all of those struggles and chaos that I experienced here, you will be able. No, this is not the perfect pose for this one, but this is something really different, right? Yes, success. This is a success for me, and I am so happy for being able to do this. Wow. I am so happy that I was able to finally do this trend. And I am excited and I am so willing to do more. I'm going to do more real soon. But thank you so much for watching this video. I know that you have been nervous also along the way of what you are seeing. I am also. I was really thinking a while ago if even I can pull it off. But see, we were able to do it the way you want it to be. If I wanted it to become like a bird, I can do it. It's bird mode, it's mobile mode, bird mode, mobile suit mode. Everything that I want to do for this one, I can do it now. And I'm so excited to hang it on my wall. Can you imagine seeing this? Not going to put it on my wall, but not going to put it on this side of the wall, but definitely I will be putting it on my wall. Look at my Gunpla. Look at my wing Gundam. It's flying. And it's no longer, I can see now. I can see now why it's so beautiful. Hopefully that you're going to try this one also. This is so easy. Just some of the things that I want you to consider when you're doing this one. If you're going to buy a frame like this one, do not drill directly on the acetate film. I think this is a thicker acetate film. So if there's something that you have to and should not do not drill directly, and choose a picture frame that has a has a harder or sturdier support, because this part will be the support for your Gunpla. And that's it. Okay, everything that we have done for this one. I'm sure that you want to try this also. Do not forget. Thank you so much for that artist. I will call you now an artist. Thank you so much for that Gunpla collector who shared this one in our Gunpla community. I am so happy that I was able to do this also. I will be doing more of this and put it on my wall, and I'm going to share it to you soon on my social media. Hopefully that you have learned something and enjoyed something in this activity that we have done today. This is Teacher Noy again. Thank you so much. I am so happy. Medyo pinapawisan lang, medyo na-stress lang. Pero I am so happy because I was able to pull it off. And I'm sure that you will be able to do that also. And tell me in the comment section if you have tried this. And I'm going to share you later how I am going to put it on my phone. Thank you very much. It's 12 midnight already and I'm just done doing our project for today. And I'm so excited to show it to you. I hung it already. I'm still excited. It's 12 midnight, so I don't have to be so loud. But I'm going to show with you right now. Okay. So this is the I'm going to show you right now where I hung it. And I'm so happy because yes, I'm so happy because it's a successful project. It's a successful project. Okay, I'll show it to you. Here. See? There you go. It's on the wall right now. See? Okay. So if you're going to look at this right now, I'm still planning to put one and another one here. But it's a little bit lonely, di ba? Parang malungkot lang siya kasi wala siyang kasama. So we're thinking of adding some more. Pero in the future, kasi kailangan pa natin mag-ipon-ipon ng mga Gundam. And of course, nalakas ng loob. But see, hindi naman nahahalata yung mga nag-crack. I am so worried a while ago, but now, yeah, I'm so happy. Huwag ka lang sana mahulog. But next time, if I'm going to do this one, there will be a lot of, improvement. But it's a job well done, Teacher Noy. I'm happy for you. Job well done. Hi everyone, this is me again, Teacher Noy, and thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed this video and this is your first time watching Teacher Noy, please do not forget to click my image below and subscribe in this channel. And if you're still interested in watching for more videos, there are so many choices here in this side. Please do not forget to support Teacher Noy. Like, subscribe, watch, and comment. And if possible, share it to your friends. Thank you for watching. Bye everyone.